Two people got hit at Boosie's concert. To find out what happened, watch this whole video and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, they just shut the concert down. I've been in the back a couple hours waiting to perform. They just shut the concert down. I don't know, something happened at the front, but we finna take it to Crush Ultra Lounge. The party don't stop. Guess they gonna have to book me again in Omaha, but we finna take it to Crush, man. Fish out the party. We finna take it to Crush.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, man. So Boosie, he got booked for the car show and the concert. He was in Omaha, right outside of Omaha, right between Nebraska and Iowa. A lot of people came out. It was a real small town, but a lot of people pulled up because Omaha is right there. So it's a lot of people that drove over, like it was not too far and everything. So Boosie was doing the show and everything, but at the front, it was an issue that happened with a couple people, and somebody was taking it too far. Like after the car show had ended and the concert had began, like the people had gotten into it in the front of this whole venue, and this is when the shots rang out. Somebody pulled the blicky out. Two people ended up getting hit. Condolences to their families and, you know, everything like that. So they're going to pretty much be investigating this and trying to find the people, because the dudes ended up running off and they on the run. They said they hopped in a foreign and took off, but the footage from them car shows is going to show exactly who it was that pretty much did it. They allegedly, they saying that the dude, he had the Bass Pro Shop hat, he had the foreign from the actual car show. They're going to end up catching up to him because a lot of people was posting online on social media from the car show because Boosie was there. So they wanted to show like they at this big event and everything like that. So Boosie came out. He said that they basically kicked him off the stage because the concert got shut down. By the time his security had told him what was going on, they already had canceled the rest of the show, and Boosie had to keep it moving. So he came up. He went live and responded to everything. He tried to say that he wasn't involved. There wasn't nothing to do with Boosie, the two people getting hit up. And he said that it was basically the actions of the few people who decided to have the fight break out and have the issue and the argument. It was them who pretty much caused everything to get shut down and for the two people to get hit up. So Boosie said, regardless of what's happening, Boosie wanted to continue the party. He wanted to continue doing his after party and everything. So they moved it to Crush Night Lounge and everything. So once they did that, then the investigators got to the venue that Boosie just left at, and they taped up the whole thing with yellow caution tape. They found the shell casings on the floor, and now they're trying to pretty much put the whole pieces of the puzzle together because they're reviewing the footage of the venue from the concert, and they can see the dude didn't have no hoodie on or no mask on or nothing like that. So he walked by the camera a few times and you could clearly see who he was and what he had on him and everything. So this is where the DA is going to be able to pick it up, and now that they have the evidence on the dude, they already know it's one highway that leaves out of going to Omaha. It's one road. There's one main road right there. So they already know that he probably passed through the tollways and got his license plate caught and everything like that. So they're going to find the dude. He's on the run. They might put up a reward because the two people that got hit up, they didn't make it. Unfortunately, they was not able to fight through and make it. And so, like I said, RIP to the two people that got hit up at the Boosie concert and car show. You know, they want to get justice for them. The families want to basically hold the people accountable and responsible for doing this. They're not just going to let them be on the run and get away. They're looking for them, and they're going to find them and catch them. And they're going to get charged and indicted and everything with this, man, because the way it all happened, man, we got to do better than that, man, because the way it happened, it make everybody look bad, and it makes like Boosie concerts and Boosie car shows, it makes that look like nobody wants to book it no more. Because if this keeps on happening to all these rap concerts, all these hip hop shows and everything, it's like they're not going to be getting booked very much, or it's going to be where they only book them for way less money because of the risk that they're taking, that they might not finish the show. They might have to give them half the money now, half the money if the show finishes. And it just makes it hard for anybody to do business when you got folks out there trying to pull straps on each other and everything like that and take it to the next level. So with all that being said, man, Boosie was like just trying to keep it moving. He didn't really say too much about the people. Like he's, like he was like, yeah, we just gonna keep it going. Basically, him thinking like it's none of his problem, it's none of his business or nothing like that. So he just wanted to keep going and get booked. He said he might have to come back to Omaha if they book him again to finish the show. And Boosie wanted to do the show. He wanted to finish the show. But the people in the crowd, the people with the problems, they're the ones who wanted to end it for everybody. So, just because of one or two bad apples, it could ruin it for a whole lot of people. And this is what everybody got to realize. And that's why when you going out to concerts, to the shows, to all these big little parties and everything like that, anything can go down, especially when you got all the people who was trying to be the tough guy coming out to one place, and it's like barely any room for anybody to stand. So they definitely gonna get into some issues. Maybe they from different groups. There's Omaha politics, street politics that's going on. Maybe they know each other from Omaha and they already was ops or something like that. But at the end of the day, that's no reason for them to shut down the whole concert or nothing like that. Like if they were gonna go to the Boosie concert, they should have just went to enjoy the show. They shouldn't have went to just start problems with people. Now, once we figure out from the people on there, it was the ones that was right next to them when everything broke out, they were recording. They caught the whole thing on the phone and on the camera. So once they find out exactly what happened from the witnesses who were standing right there, they're going to know whether this was just a random argument, if it was the people that knew each other already, or if it was somebody, maybe they heard that they was going to the Boosie concert and they got the location and pulled up trying to find them. So it's a lot of ways this thing could have went. But at the end of the day, you got to realize that two people, they RIP to them and send the condolences to them and their families, because this should have never happened. This should have been stopped early. As soon as they seen the dude, security should have jumped on him when he pulled the blicky out. But it happened so fast. That's what everybody says, that this happened so fast that there was nothing they could really do to try to stop from what was going on. And the dude just went ahead and just senselessly just did it, man. And this is the problem with what's going on right now in the community. Everybody got to make sure people like that they don't be able to go nowhere, nothing like that, because that's a menace to society. We don't need any more menaces to society out here. People should just be able to go pull up to shows and not have somebody be. And where's the security? Why did they not search the dude who had the blicky? Why was he able to get in the venue through the whole metal detectors? How did that happen? Was it like they're still trying to figure out if it was outside the venue or inside the venue? Because if this happened inside the security perimeter, everybody should have been searched. They should have made sure nobody had nothing on them that could do any damage like that. And so now the family of the people, the two lost ones, they're going to be basically going at the security company in the venue and the promoters who put this show on. They're going to be going after them and saying like, look, you should have never had this dude come close to that venue with what he had on him. It was a security perimeter set up. He was a suspicious person. As soon as he started acting erratic, that's when they should have took him out and dragged him away, or at least had the 12 come take him away, because look what he did, man. Should have been avoided very, very early, and it's a sad situation. It should have never went down, but everybody learns a lesson from this. Make sure to keep your head on a swivel, especially going out to big concerts, venues, and everything. We're going to see if they keep doing Boosie shows. Maybe they might put a stop to it for a little while, let things cool down. But stay tuned for everything else.